just got that achievement for, but okay. Quick check, make sure I don't have any issues with my supply chain before I get started. Everything's and I got enough stone that I can go ahead and finish this next aqueduct here. I'm not sure how much larger I'm going to make this city. I'm going to fill out this little portion here. Where this industry is here, I'll fill that with residents and move that industry probably somewhere up here. But I don't want my island to get too large. That's all I was looking over here at your level of town you have here. These are automatic effects that you have per residence, and the larger it gets, a lot worse most of them get too. Right now you'll see there's already a negative 8 happiness. That ends up being the hardest ones to combat. Because if you get them too unhappy, which is these little attributes here, they'll actually start to revolt. Same with fire. Fire gets too high, you start having more fires. The health under the heart, if that gets too high, then more people get more sick, and you can actually see the frequency and everything right there, as well as what buildings and what industries. So my city status, being a level 6, is already starting me off at a negative 2,128.8. And I'm combating that with the aqueducts and the Medici, the hospitals mostly. But you keep getting any larger than that, and it's going to start making those things harder to do. So what I like to do is my feeder islands, I'll actually start to build those up to help them be a little bit more self-sufficient, as well as still feeding the larger main island. So I'm going to get started on that now.
Look smarter, it's the governor.
Yeah, I got started on this guy last round. So I think just enough to get this going. Got it, some wood going, some fish coming in, oats. Oats are up there. We got food going now. Let's see if we can get a couple hemp farms going. Okay, so for the hemp farms, I like to go ahead. They are 1 minute for processing time, and then 1 minute to spin them down to tunics. I actually like to. I don't think that even though it says a minute, usually end up running out of hemp. So I actually like to go ahead and build 2 when I'm starting off. especially in the early stages of the game where you'll start making sails. Or sorry, not sails. The twine, the rope, and it'll use the hemp as well. So having a stockpile of that early on in the game will help you out. So I like to do 2 to 1 on these. Plus, you could build them out a little bit, make them look a little bit more natural than just doing straight squares. You know, whatever your design flow is. And after you get your hemp going, make sure that you're putting your tunics right here in the city. You'll see you get a +1 income for affected households, and that's actually all buildings, and +1 knowledge. So. All these guys are within range of our trading post, so. Alright, and we'll get some hats going. So for the hats, these are 30-second processing time on the sheep farm, and then about a minute to make them. So you could really have 1 sheep farm for every 2 of the hat makers. Also, again, these guys have an area of effect, income +1, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we got that in there as well. Just like the hemp gets reused, the wool from the sheep also gets reused for sales. So again, keeping those ahead is worthwhile. And just gotta wait for them to actually produce them so they could start making them. All right.
We stand waiting.
Let's see what I need to do to get these other islands built up some. Bread's always an easy one. And same with the schools. Need to finish out these blocks so I can start building around them. So this is a relatively small island, so I'll be able to keep all the industry up here on the backside, put all the residents right here. We'll be able to use this mountain slot to run an aqueduct straight down the middle here. Potentially use this one as a second aqueduct to get the bonus for all of our production fields down here. So we're just gonna. See if we can fit one more in. Yeah.
Let me out! Let me out!
Yeah. You guys gonna do anything about that building on fire there? Oh, they're working on those other ones. Oh, okay. Uh,
Sorry, got to go. Master's business.
this island's pretty small as is, so there won't be able to be much upgraded on that. Then our new island over here. See if it's balanced out yet.
Farewell, Praetor.
Alright, no cheese coming in, but that's fine. So we still need 20 more so we can start working on writing tablets and fine glass. That's why I built this island. Needed that special wood. is it the Sanderac fertility? There we go. So once we build this up some, we can get some of those farms going out here. 20 more, so let's go ahead and upgrade another city block here. That should be enough. Yeah, there we go. So now we're going to start needing writing tablets and fine glass here. As well as we can start producing marble. So for the writing tablets, the Sanderac wood is at 1:30. So one of those, sorry, 2 of those paired with 1 honeycomb at 45 seconds. Give us what we need. So we can go ahead. So yeah, city increased to level 2 here. So once again, we'll go over here, highlight the Roman 2 up top. Right now, fire safety is going to actually take a hit, and belief. So nothing really crazy right now.
Well, Tudor's always been fond of jokes. That's why she smiles at me.
Check our warehouse, make sure we're trending up on these things. And we'll see what we need to start wood. All right. Probably leave this all for residential area down here. Start putting it out this way. Maybe tuck it in the corner back here. We're going to continue to let this island, Acanthus, grow a little bit, resources, and then we'll start developing it. Oh, and then for fine glass, we're going to need the minerals, Massilia. Which will again be this island. These are going to both affect health, fire safety. Alright. So might as well get on top of that now. So now to make these on these islands, we're going to need I might just end up making the goods and sending those goods to the main island to have them make it. I'm not trying to upgrade this island that far right now. So, sardine production's already fallen behind. And porridge will once we start building those. Same with tunics. Just discovered reservoirs, 50% increase in water supply from aqueducts. And we're going to allows plantations to benefit from irrigation via aqueducts, increasing their productivity. And what do we got here? Drainage, we'll go ahead and study that as well. Now that we got enough people over in Albion, building that consumes fuel can run longer for the same amount of fuel. 20% increase on our charcoal, which would be beneficial for a lot of the industries. Let's see what our water supply is like now. So yeah, we're about tapped out for this city. Definitely gonna need another one when we do a bathhouse. So I might move limestone quarry. We do another round coming up through here somewhere. That might be our only one over here, or bring it from this side. Yeah, this one might be our best bet here. We can get up to about 5,000 people before we take another hit.
We stand, waiting. Waiting for your decree.
So this trade route's still feeding our main island. Tunics, hats, and sardines. Sardines is still low. Hats are going up. Tunics are holding. We might still have to do another sardine. Later, Luda. Hmm. $120 tiles. Okay, so let's get the writing tablet started. Sanderac wood is at 1 minute and 30. So we'll need 2 of those to go to 1 honeycomb. Got 120 tiles. I want to see if I can use all this space coming back here. I'm building back a little bit. Looks a little wonky. That's fine. And to build that, we're going to need at least one marble. I'm going to get started on that as well. Which will also be this island. Let's find a good one. That'll work.
Fire has started in your city.
It's a good spot for a fire. Absolutely nothing out here. I'm just gonna have to place it and I'll come back to it later. Alright, let's get back to making some marble.
Oh, no, I could never be a patrician. I prefer to hear the birds sing than stuff them with camel heels or whatever it is they do.
You have received a missive from the Lady Diana, Ere. She requests you visit her to discuss matters both just and crucial.
Alright, so unfortunately, I'm going to need the next class citizens up on this one, so I'm going to have to do some upgrades here, or send the materials to the main island.
Waiting for your decree.
Do I have... Might as well get another trade ship going. Nope.
Ere?
I was kind of...
As ever,
Yeah.
we shall obey.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what else we can be making from this island.
A moment of your time, Ere?
Drain the marshes. Put buildings in there. Got it. Alright. Alright, we're gonna give our guys some bread. Wheat is 1 minute. Processing time for the flour is 30 seconds. So 1 flour will be made, or 2 will be made for every 1 of those. And then you'll go down to 1 minute for the bread. So we're gonna go with 2 wheats to start off. Match the processing time of the flour. Have any mills on the side? Okay. So that'll produce 2 every minute. This will produce 2 every minute. And then you have to run 2 of the actual bread, the bakeries. There is an income boost for these, but the fire safety is -2, so I typically don't put them in my cities. We don't have the demand for 2 of those, so I'm just going to go ahead and just place 1 for now. That, and it does use charcoal, so. Now, they are not receiving bread here, so we could set up another trade of bread's one of those lower level ones that every island should be able to make and sustain on its own.
It's another store, Connor.
Alright, they are producing a lot of sardines, where home is still struggling. So we're going to adjust our trade route. And that is Raza. So don't want to do drastic changes. They're doing okay. They're making a ton of extra hats, so we'll adjust that.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Our new boat's here.
We stand waiting.
Send her on you over. Their tunics are holding steady, and their sardines are holding steady, so we'll leave those alone. They're making a lot of extra hats too, and tunics. We could probably bump that up a little bit on the trade route. Goal is to supplement the main island without destroying my workforce. While giving them something to do on their islands. Alright. Bread hasn't hit yet. The sanctuary, the Grammaticus, the school. Those are easy wins. Just drop those down. You don't have to worry about any supply chains. So almost immediate. Missing charcoal. We don't have any charcoal on this island. Great. Yeah, I couldn't plan that any better. 9480, okay. And charcoal's at 30 seconds, so we'll start making some extra of that for our other industries later on. Sandals or soap? Olive oil or pots? Don't have any resin here or olives, so you're making olives and resin. But you're shipping it all off down here. Wondering how much I could siphon off from the end products. Feed it to the island over here.
What could you possibly require?
Okay. So over here, got our honey coming in and our wood, and you can see they're almost matched for efficiency.
We stand waiting.
So go ahead and start us a new trade route between this new island and the main island. I'm just going to take them all. I'm not planning on them getting to this level where they're going to need any of those supplies.
I await your instruction.
New island wants a festival. Alright, once these reach here, we'll be able to start making the writing tablets immediately. Once we get marble. That's what you're supposed to be making too.
Some people make a lot of
All right,
money
so
selling bread.
bread got us in there. That one's good. Sandals and soap. Olive oils and pots. So we'll go back to that same trade route that we just made. Where did it go? We're just going to siphon off the smallest amount of olive oil for right now. We get it.
So weary, Praetor.
Oh, so this is something. I'm not sure if I like this. I have my minimum for this set to 100. So unless it breaks 100, or sorry, the minimum stock to 75. So unless it breaks 75, it is not going to let you trade it even enter island. So we're going to bring this down to 50. In fact, we should probably change all goods since we have a much larger inventory. Set that to 200. And that's going to be for all of our goods now. So when it gets above 200, minimum stock 150. We'll adjust this one individually. All right.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
What do I have more of? Soap or sandals? Pretty much equal. Soap. Always set your unload amount max. Sometimes these things get a little wonky.
Neptune's finest.
All right.
Ready.
Picked up olive oil. Not the soap because I did the same thing.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Soap's on its way. Olive oil's on its way. Should be able to upgrade some small blocks here to at least get what we need to make the marble. Oh, looks like all of our common materials are staying up good. So we're going to go ahead and beef up this town a little bit. Probably another row across the bottom.
Has started in your city.
Oh, here, right here, next to the fire station. There, we're good. But I probably should invest in some of the other. feel like these icons are new. Must have been the update I just did. So I can never tell when something's on fire. Alright. Feel like I...
Neptune's finest. Ready.
These guys not ready to upgrade yet? Oh, the soap. Yeah, soap is messed up.
What could you possibly require?
And we got soap now. There we go. So after 2 passes with olive oil, yeah, we're gonna build up a surplus, so that'll be good.
Waiting for your decree.
Oh, we're gonna pick up another 50 tiles. How much concrete we got to share? Plenty of concrete to share.
Festina Lente.
Togas. I started the production on some of those, but not the end items. Got 1 cloth maker, 1 dye maker. We're not actually making any. Now this one has an area of effective just income. So make sure we get that near a big enough population center. This will all be filled out eventually, so it's a much higher income area over here though. Go ahead and move a couple of you guys to the new neighborhood. These are each at 2 minutes. This is at 1 minute. So I am going to burn through those supplies rather quickly. The cloth and the dye. And I believe you're bringing in the flax for it, yeah. it is. Finally we open this up. There we go. This is going to be all the harbor stuff. Which is going to be great to have. Because in areas like this where I'm running out of beach space, I'll be able to build out vertically.
Your people are ailing.
We have not come out here at all this time. That's fine. These guys can all be reached, so. Where is our issue? Alright. Let's finish fixing this one issue before we switch back out.
A decision. Your
Festival. Feeder Island. Let's do it. We are not producing enough olive oil here to be shipping off to our friends. We have enough olives, so we're just going to go ahead and, which we're importing from the other island. So we're just going to go ahead and throw another one of these, especially the fact that it's a health bonus. We only have that one. We can pretty much pick anywhere we want, and we're going to hit a whole new population center. Fit right here. Yeah. Go ahead and just relocate these houses. Worry about making it look pretty later. Now with the amount of olives we have coming in, we're good. We don't need to affect what's coming out of the other island yet. But we do need to be making more to sustain both populations. Any tiles ever arrive? Ooh. Full on concrete, so go ahead and upgrade that.
What could you possibly require?
There we go.
Through the waves.
There are signs of public unrest.
A little oil in the hair is beneficial if it does not drip on your clothes.
Alright, so that gave us 10 so far. How many did we need to make marble? 6. Alright, we're set then. Oh, this one's 12. That was for the mine. There's going to be a -1 health, but a bump on prestige. Don't really care about the prestige. So we're just going to throw this guy anywhere out by himself a little bit. I don't plan to put any more farms out here. I have to build a new warehouse, we'll put that there. But we are still short on our labor force a little bit, so. Alright. Alright, so we will now have marble.
Materials materialize.
Don't need a steady supply of those yet. So I'm just gonna let them make it, and I will transfer it to the islands as needed. Really need it so we can start making some writing tablets. +1 knowledge. Move 3 houses.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Aren't they rioting somewhere? Yeah, that's what caused it. We do not have the city status for fire, so. We got police now, so they'll quell this, everybody go back to work, and that'll be good. Well, the goal today was to build up these other islands, make them a little bit more self-sufficient while spreading around the resources between them. I think we did pretty good, exception of this one, which isn't going to get too much larger. Just not enough space to do anything. We got the supply chains we needed set up so that way we could start getting everybody else what they need. So once we get those supply chains are all done, we'll upgrade some people and we'll look at making the forum and the baths, which are gonna take some redesigning of the blocks where we have them. They're pretty large items. All right.